Om Shakti. Welcome to today's practice called Release What You've Been Holding, a combination of deep stretching yoga asanas with bhastrika pranayama. The intention of this class is to really remove any stagnancy, any tension, anything that has accumulated within the astral body that affects us psychologically, physically, energetically. And by utilizing these techniques of deep stretches and the power of bhastrika pranayama, a very powerful breathwork technique, to sweep away, remove anything that does not serving you, that you're ready to let go of. This pranayama is so powerful. You may feel a bit lightheaded, and it is worth mentioning that anyone who suffers from mental disorders with psychotic features, pregnant people, or anyone with heart conditions, that is a counterindication for this practice. Now, to begin, coming into a comfortable seated position. The spine is straight, shoulders relaxed down away from the ears, and gently close your eyes down. Begin to feel the natural flow of your breath as you breathe in and out through the nose. When you're ready, bring your hands together at heart center, pressing the thumb into the sternum. And set an intention for today's practice. We will be swiftly moving through as many chakras as you can within this 30-minute time frame. And just make a mental note to yourself, a gentle body scan in this moment. Where physically are you holding on that you need to loosen, release, to let go? Maybe it's in the shoulders, the neck, the hips. And throughout this practice, be gentle, as when you do these powerful techniques and things begin to release, just know emotions may arise. Some may have explanations, some may not. Just breathe through and maintain the state of a witness. Together we'll take a deep inhale to tune in with the Guru mantra, bowing down to the lineage of great gurus and masters that brought us this sacred practice. Take a deep inhale to begin. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmei Shri Gurave Namaha. Rub the palms together, stimulating 72,000 energy channels, the nadis within the body. Place the palms over your eyes. Take a deep inhale. Feeling energy travel all the way down to the tips of the toes, rubbing your head, neck, shoulders, and bow forward. Namaste. We'll start out with Muladhara, the root chakra. Now, each of the knees are going to remain at a 90-degree angle here. We'll start with first the left leg underneath, and then the right leg over. Align the heels to the knees here. You'll already begin to feel a hip opening. And from here, bring your right elbow down to the ground. The left arm comes overhead and falls. Gently twist your gaze up towards the ceiling and begin bhastrika pranayama, sweeping billows breath, a forceful inhalation and exhalation. And as you do this, no pause in between. It'll be rhythmic. It will have depth. It'll feel a sweeping pranic movement throughout the entire body. Begin. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center, coming up. Exhale, opposite side. The left elbow comes down onto the mat. Arm overhead. Twist your gaze over here to the ceiling. Again, begin bhastrika pranayama. For 3, 2, 1. Inhale, bringing your spine straight, vertical center. And now exhale, fold forward in front of you. You can, if flexibility allows, bring the elbows onto the mat here as well. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold a little deeper, deepening the stretch here. Be gentle on the knees, feeling the opening in the hips. And once you feel you've come into a satisfactory, deep stretch here. Again, bhastrika pranayama, eyes closed, drawn up to third eye. You can visualize the color red representing the Muladhara chakra. Begin. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift up, spine perfectly vertical and straight. Root lock, third eye, hold. And gently exhale, releasing the breath. Take a moment to observe any shifts you feel. Becoming attuned to the tailbone pressed into the mat. Feel the root grounded as the lightness begins to sway throughout the higher centers within. And now using support of the arms planted behind you on the mat, unwrap your legs, gently shake the knees out, and then we'll do the same practice, but this time, instead of the left leg under, the right leg will be under. Knees remaining at a 90-degree angle here. You'll notice that in this practice, one hip is often tighter than the other. That's okay. Listen to your body. And now from here, inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. And then you can again bring the elbows down. If this is too much of a deep stretch, you can always use the support of a block or a book in front of you. But if not, you can go into full expression onto the ground. Inhale, last one here, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Eyes closed, drawn up to third eye. Begin bhastrika pranayama. Feel prana press into the area that's beginning to loosen. The left hip. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, coming up. And sigh it out through the mouth. That was the practice for Muladhara, gently rising up into Swadhisthana. We're going to come into Madhukasana, frog pose, working on the sacral chakra here. And for this pose, you're welcome to align yourself against the wall. I'm going to use the support of the space behind me. Again, bringing the knees into a 90-degree angle. The feet will be flexed behind you. And it's going to be a really deep opening, hip opening stretch. So maintain your discernment for how far to go. If it's too much, you can always, again, use the support of a block. Many different ways to do it depending on your height requirement. Bringing the elbows down, planted beneath you. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, gently push the hips a little further back behind you, deepening the stretch here. Last one here, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gently bring the hips further back into its fullest expression in this stretch. And now again, begin bhastrika pranayama, breath of fire. Eyes closed, drawn up to third eye, visualizing the color orange in your mind's eye. Begin. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deep inhale. Hold, root lock, third eye. Gently exhale, release the breath. Slowly bring one arm up and then the other. You can bring the feet closer to each other, using support of the hands onto the mat. Lift the knees up, bringing them together. And from here, we're going to come into Parvatasana, downward facing dog, moving our awareness up into Manipura, the center of the navel chakra. And just allow yourself to just pedal the feet out here for a moment. And then from here, take an inhale as you glide up into Bhujangasana, Cobra Pose. Knees are going to be off of the mat here. Feel the stretch in the front of the Manipura chakra. Eyes are closed, drawn up to third eye, visualizing the color yellow representing the Manipura chakra. And begin bhastrika pranayama here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep inhale, hold. Root lock third eye. Now curl the toes under, press hips back. Exhale for Padavatasana, downward facing dog again. Again, inhale, glide forward, Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Knees don't touch the mat here. And begin bhastrika pranayama, last one. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep inhale. Exhale, come into child's pose. Knees slightly separated, hips relaxed down onto the heels, arms extended out in front of you, forehead to the mat. Allow yourself to breathe naturally here for a few more breaths. Feeling the heart rate slow down. And now we're going to come into puppy pose here. It's also known as melting heart pose, direct Sanskrit translation. From here, we'll very simply glide forward, inhaling, bringing the hips directly stacked over the knees. Really press the chest down onto the mat here. And again, bhastrika pranayama, breath of really press the chest into the mat. Feel the deep shoulder opening, feel prana pressing here. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deep inhale, hold. Exhale, slowly gliding back down into child's pose. Hips relax onto the heels again, forehead to the mat, arms extended out in front of you. Take a few natural breaths here. And coming into fish pose now, Mathyasana. Legs will be extended out in front of you as you are seated on the ground. And then bring your body down, using the support of the elbows to keep the chest propped up from the mat. Plant the crown of your head here, and bring the toes together and pointed forward. Crown of the head relaxes down into the mat. Eyes are closed, drawn up to third eye. You can also perform Kundalini mudra here, flipping the tongue back, pressing it into the roof of the mouth. And bring all your awareness here to the center of the throat for Vishuddhi chakra. Visualize the color blue representing the throat chakra. And once you're in position, resume bhastrika pranayama. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deep inhale. Hold. Exhale, gently release. Releasing the chest down onto the mat using the support of the elbows. Relaxing the head. Coming into a neutral shavasana for a moment. Allowing the breath to return to its natural rhythm. In the final part of today's practice, bringing our awareness up into Agya, the third eye chakra. Now, from here on our backs, we are going to come into what's referred to as reverse plank pose, Purvottasana. Here we'll also perform Kundalini mudra. So essentially bringing the hands behind you with some distance. The fingertips are going to be pointed away from you. Legs are going to be hips width distance apart here. We're going to balance completely onto our heels here as we lift the hips up on inhalation. Take an inhale, lift the hips up. Perform Kundalini mudra, eyes closed, drawn up to third eye. Let the chin rise up towards the ceiling here as the head naturally falls back, and begin bhastrika pranayama. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deep inhale, lift the hips a little higher and hold. Inner breath retention for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly exhale, relaxing the hips back down onto the mat. Relaxing your body completely for a short shavasana. Feel your body surrender to the ground here, allowing all the energy work to assimilate. You may even be able to feel prana coursing through your veins in this moment. Surrender completely as it sweeps through you. This is where the energy work begins to assimilate and deep healing begins. Shavasana. Gently wiggle your fingers and toes. Draw your knees into your chest. Rock yourself down onto one side into fetal position. Eyes remaining closed. Use the top hand to press yourself up seated. And together we'll meet with our hands at heart center, returning to the intention that we set at the beginning of practice. What do we need to hold on to? What do we need to let go of? And I invite you, anytime you feel that you can, within your own innate awareness, you can feel which area in the body is holding on tension. And you can perform these practices for longer periods of time to customize and tailor this personally for you. Together we'll tune out with the chant of 1 Om and 3 Shantis. Peace, peace, peace. Take a deep inhale to begin. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Rub the palms together. Place them over the eyes. Inhale. And rub the head, neck, shoulders, and bow forward. Namaste. Jai Ma Shakti. Thank you for sharing this practice with me. And I would like to also have an invitation. Anytime you'd like, we do have a full 60-minute classes available regularly on Sundays that can either be attended live or through recording. And my name is Yogini Sara Singh. And I hope you enjoyed today's practice. May this benefit you outside of the mat. Have a great day.